Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. This is part 9 of the Eastern Infantry only campaign challenge in Rome Total War. And as you can see, we are being pushed back quite heavily at the moment. But let's see if we could gain some additional momentum rather soon. So this is a thank you series for 1000 subscribers, so thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and actually that naval defeat was excellent. We don't want to become a protectorate, but perhaps we could have ceasefire. Not then. A new family member, and we have quite a lot of these apparently. I'm just wondering, because the rules state that we can have only one general per army, so that's rather clear as it is. However, we can actually have multiple generals in battles if the other generals are part of reinforcing armies. So perhaps what we might want to do is to take all of these 4 to Egyptian areas and to start challenging them. And here, let's see. So if we drop the army there, they can besiege the settlement here. And there is only chariots, so we might actually have a chance of taking Alexandria next turn, and that would be a really, really great victory for us. And it seems we have Seleucid reinforcements on the move here. So we want to assault this city from this angle, and it seems the Brutii are making a good progress here, and it seems we are at war with Greek cities. Fortunately, Pergamum is rather poorly defended, so we might have some chances of taking it as well. And let's see what happens. I think Armenia... Oh. So this is Seleucid settlement now. Let's see. If they fail to make defenders there, could we grab it? But that was rather unfortunate. And it seems the Pontus armies of Pontus are moving out from this region. So let's take this settlement. I think we can actually use our general practically to take it, so that we won't suffer any losses. And at the same time, we should begin to move towards Pergamum rather fast, and that city should be rather large, so capturing it should allow us to replenish our Eastern Infantries. And we should be able to train some more, and we should get enough money to actually do some of that training. And since we have more javelins, I think we should engage in that throwing match. And luckily our general or king is rather behind. So I think we will win the battle rather easy. Excellent. So as some of you commented in previous videos, this is practically generals only challenge, it seems at least. And there is... oh, there would be enough population, but we don't have enough money. So basically I think this is what we have to do. Oh, there is 2 units now. And actually it's controlled by Pontus. Okay. And here... I have to confess that I would really like to save the game and try this battle out and load if it does not work out. But I guess that wouldn't be playing by the rules here. Actually, let's keep one general close to Susa so that we can reinforce the army there when needed. And these Eastern Infantries are actually really slow in here. So now basically, do I dare to say the moment of truth, at least in here. So he's not that good of a general, so we might actually have some chances. I'm wondering if Pergamum has decent enough port. Perhaps I should build a fleet of perhaps 6 to 8 triremes and then leverage that for opportunistic attacks, for example against Kydonia, Rhodes, Sicily even, Palma. What's the settlement name in Sardinia? The original Carthaginian city. I can't remember that. But usually it's easily taken by the Julii in the early game. So, both enemy armies are on the city square, and basically we have only to face chariots. And now we only have to find a decent enough route to the city square. And I think the position would be ideal. We have bad experiences about these arcs, gateways, whatever these are, since there is one there and it disrupted our formations in the last video. I don't think that it fully caused our defeat, but perhaps it made the defeat more likely. As the troops got stuck there and we didn't have the formation we really needed for the battle against the Desert Axemen. So here, okay, these guys are, some of them are warmed up. Perhaps we should give them a bit of a rest. Because we don't know when we can rest the next time. And then let's put the game speed to normal. And let's try to position the troops so that none of them will take too much damage from the enemy attacks if they decide to attack. And it seems the general is moving out. Let's actually hope he moves out enough to engage us. It would be really nice to have some kind of hotkey. For changing that game speed to normal. I don't actually know if there is. If you know, by the way, please let me know in the comment field. Okay, good. And hopefully that will draw the rest of the general's chariots to the battle. Because those arrows really are murderous against us at this point. Or have been throughout the campaign, not this point exactly. Okay, good. And it's important to keep our own general alive. But I think we don't have too many arrows coming at our way anymore. So after we have taken these guys down, if we have some chance of resting the troops, I think we will do it. But apparently we don't actually have that luxury. So some of these troops are shaken. Shaken, only shaken. And that's because they are frightened by the chariots, and the chariots are going down steady. And I think we have Alexandria. We finally have a good base of operations, at least for now. And we even got it without our best general who died in the last episode. And then the last bodyguard, and we have a victory. This is nice. This is really nice. I think, and this is really nice as well. So I think the rage quit meter just dropped about several points from, let's say, from 5 to 3. And finally we can start training some more troops. Unfortunately not here. Do we have some mercenaries available? We do. That's good. And let's see about Susa. Armorer. Okay, nice. And we actually have mercenaries available here as well. So let's take Megapysus. Okay. And perhaps we can repair the walls here. And in Nicomedia we can retrain those guys, or perhaps, okay, I would have wanted to recruit new ones, but that's okay. How I would like to have a couple of units of Grecian archers. That would be really nice. And what exactly, by the way, is our capital at the moment? Susa. Okay. I'm not convinced that it's the best capital. What if we change it to Masaka? So let's see what these corner areas would look like. Not too bad. Actually, rather good. I think Susa would be the only place to have some qualms about it, but it doesn't have neither. So we can actually most likely raise taxes quite a bit across the whole empire. And it's even affected Alexandria at least a bit. Okay, nice. I guess we don't have too much to do just now. So the main goal here is to keep Alexandria. That's really important. And train troops. If we can, we should try to grab Memphis and perhaps even Thebes. But I think this will divert some of the Egyptians' attention that way, so we might be able to take both Dumatha and Seleucia back to us, and then even perhaps strike at these cities here. But I think we have a turn. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's an interesting attack. Which should leave Pergamum. Oh, missile units. This is going to be a costly victory. If it's going to be a victory at all. Well, at least the commentator or whatever speaker that is confident that it's going to be a victory. I think we just have to cheese every single battle we just can cheese in order to secure the victory. So it's likely that the enemy missile cavalries will move out first, so perhaps this unit here could soak up some of the damage. And it's especially those chariots that are very dangerous, because we cannot clearly engage them with our cavalry, and at the same time they can outrun our infantry. So we really don't have that many options fighting against them. But let's hope these guys are actually defenders from Pergamum. So perhaps there is only one unit defending the city, and what scraps will remain after this battle. So we might be able to take the city rather easily. Oh, I thought one unit was infantry, but apparently that's not the case. So let's hope they are Scythian chariots, and they will charge and they will run amok and take down enemies' missile chariots. Okay, that's good. And now they are running amok. And I think they could run somewhere around there. Perhaps that's not too much to ask for. Or then again, perhaps it is. So they are withdrawing, and it means that we want to take down those chariots altogether. We don't want to fight against them when we are besieging the city. So it means we have some ranged attacks to do. Let's hope that we might actually get third silver chevron for these guys here. Okay, so apparently the chariots will continue inflicting casualties, but we cannot take them down. Okay. So that's one enemy unit down. So 4 units as defense. And it's minor city. And some chariot archers, Pontic light cavalry. And the attacking army. I think we will lose Nicomedia. It's unfortunate because we have one really decent unit defending it. And I guess Tarsus has been garrisoned. But let's see if we are lucky. And we have a rather large Egyptian army. Perhaps we might want to start playing with an assassin. But let's actually do it before we have strengthened our defenses at least somewhat there. And in Alexandria, we want to train as many Eastern Infantries as possible. And it seems Memphis is rather lightly guarded. So if these guys were to wander off and we had some more units. These guys do have good morale. And this guy has tender of the royal backside. Nice. And so what I'm wondering is if I should charge here to engage this army, which would force these guys to reinforce. And with some luck, we could be able to snipe this guy and perhaps rout this guy and then focus on these. Of course, another plan might be to seize the settlement from here, and especially if the gates are open, and then try to assault the settlement and wipe out this first, and then continue onwards. Let's see how Alexandria would actually fare. So garrison is quite important factor in the public order there. We would want to take our most experienced troops only. And apparently the gates are not open. But if we are to charge these guys, then these guys will move in to help. And they will come rather in the right angle from our left. And here, to play it rather safe, let's take all the troops we can and then engage. Oh, I actually should have left one more unit in Alexandria. So if we are able to wipe out the garrison. So where is the enemy settlement? Is it that? So they should be coming from our left, meaning there. And that's how we should... There is the settlement. So basically it should mean this corner here. But based on the unit positioning, I think it should be here. But last time I put them according to the road, I think this will here be a bit safer bet. Okay, it is. Excellent. So, what we want to do is to try especially rout the enemy general. I'm not certain. Should we pull back a bit? So will these engage? Okay, so now the battle is joined. And let's hope we can actually take down the enemy king. Where is he? I guess he got away. Well, that's too bad. Now we can focus on the Pharaoh's guard. And someone is firing at us. I don't think they have that great of a range. How's that possible? I guess there is some kind of a bug based on the way the battle was initiated. And it seems the AI has learned to use the corner tactics as well. Okay. And inflict some casualties. Well, at least some. And these guys are actually fleeing. So it might mean that Memphis is actually vulnerable.
Glorious victory, sire. Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Oh, they withdrew to the city, of course. And now we are going to have a riot in Alexandria. Well, let's hope we can put it down. And here the situation is that we need to wait for one more turn. So this is getting rather interesting. Okay, this is rather poor quality army, I think, so I needed to check this and uncheck several times. I hope I can control that army. So I think it's possible that we can take them out. And if we manage to do that, a way to Dumatha is open and the terrain is really favorable for us.
Reinforcements have come, and your strength grows once more!
And I'm wondering whether or not I should utilize the corner. So, I think I will just utilize the corner. And I'm actually wondering, perhaps we could cause some havoc there. So they seem to have at least one missile unit among them, but then there are some peasants, which we could probably take down. By the way, now that's sound of those galloping horses is rather nice as it comes that way. So I think we can rout at least these two units. There are some bowmen and skirmishers. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, good. I think the rest of the army should at the very least notice what happened here. And we don't mind those guys getting away. We do mind those arrows, however. And of course, that makes the bowmen our next target. Okay, nice. And then we want to take care of that last peasant unit there. So that we need to face practically only those Nubian spearmen. Okay, they are broken. Nice. And then perhaps we can actually take on the skirmishers next. Let's see. Let's at least try to do that. And excellent. And now we should really get back to the troops. The battle is about to begin. The enemy general is not with his forces, which is some good news for us. And we can start utilizing the javelins here. Oh, that was too close. Okay, we still have some units of Nubian spearmen moving around here that are not actually fleeing. Okay. Funny thing that the Eastern Infantries are actually the units that rout the enemies. But we still have one enemy unit fleeing that we most definitely want to break. Okay, good.
Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity. Attack! Attack! Kill them! Charge! Attack! Kill them! Eastern Infantry!
And I think that's one Egyptian army
Victory is yours!
wiped out. And we didn't even suffer too heavy casualties there.
Glorious victory!
So Ankara is under siege. But at least I think we are making more money than losing at the moment. And there is no indication that there is rioting in Alexandria. But I guess it was that only that there is no indication of it. So, about Memphis. I don't think we have what it takes. To take it at the moment. So let's send back some troops to keep order. And I think we need to send back even more because it has rioted for one turn and then it likely will continue to do so if we do not reinforce it. And at that time it seems Masaka is doing okay, but still I want to have more troops before training those assassins. In Kotais, perhaps that communal farming will be good at improving our defenses, and Pergamum I think we want to. I think we want to engage.
Await my orders. Units, forward. General, march. Forward. Units.
Because those chariots will blunder in city areas. So I think we could be able to get some really decent engagements with the Eastern Infantries there.
Your soldiers and the battling ram are at the gates. Now
Or they're
comes
not.
the test of their courage.
And I think right as the gates fall, we will move to engage. And hopefully wipe out this unit altogether.
Your soldiers have broken through the gate. Now order them on and hound the enemy.
Hurry, move out. Stand and
And we want to spare.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
And can they actually do something there? Because at the moment it seems they are rather twerping around. I mean, come on. And these guys are actually tired already. I don't sometimes get the logic of this game. Okay, finally.
Soldiers
Good.
and the battling ram are at the walls. Now comes the test of their courage.
And now these guys need to rest. And perhaps we don't need to take down the wall there. So, that's half of their archer capabilities down. Fortunately, the enemies are twerping around here as well. So the biggest threat is those Scythe chariots. They are rather in good position for us to engage. I guess we are ready to march forwards. Okay, and it seems some light cavalry is coming to engage us. And it won't end well for them. Okay, that's well enough. I guess we can have... or then perhaps not. I guess we just need to engage those Scythe chariots. Or whatever is coming at us. Okay, so it's going to be the chariots after all. So the light cavalry is withdrawing.
Can't smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart.
And perhaps we should pull back a bit so that the troops can get some rest. Except the Pontic light cavalry is moving against us again. And so are the chariots. Okay, so the chariot archers are moving to engage. That's an opportunity we cannot miss. Okay, I guess it's time to go. Just smash through the enemies here. And that's a victory. Nice.
Victory is ours, mighty one. This land is ours.
And let's get rid of all of the buildings we don't actually need. And well, I would like to have a ship, but we need to prepare against that army there and train some more troops. So, I think this is everything for today. Thank you. Oh, let's besiege this settlement here. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post questions, give advice, and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.